Greetings, people of Podstock. My name is Brad Flickinger, and I teach technology at Bethke Elementary here in northern Colorado. And today is Friday, so I get to wear my Bethke Bobcats t-shirt. And it is just a little before school starts, so I have a nice, calm classroom before all the kids get here. And I want to just tell you a couple of things about what's going to be happening this summer at Podstock 2012. Well, first off, and the coolest thing of all, is that I get to keynote, so that's going to be great. And so I get to kick it all off, and I wanted to kind of give you a little hint about what my keynote's going to be about. A lot of times people are sending me emails saying, Brad, how do you get kids to make their own movies and to do so many podcasts and to do all those amazing things? They make video games all at an elementary level. Well, to be honest with you, I just follow a couple of secret little tricks that I use, and it's really just a little pathway that I go on, and I'm going to share that with you. Now, this might totally make me not so unique anymore, because you're all going to see it and go, oh, that's very simple. I can do that in my classroom, and then you can get your kids to do amazing things. It's basically the manipulation of children. No, you're going to really love it, and I've been working on it for months now, and I'm going to still continue to really tweak it and get it going, so you're going to absolutely just be blown away by that. But before I give my keynote, I want to kind of recruit some people from the Podstock community out there to help me out. I would like to start my keynote with an I-band. And if you don't know about I-bands, I got links below here in the notes here on YouTube, and you can click on a couple little I-bands out there. But essentially, I need people with their iPads, and I've already got the mixer and all the wires for up to 12 people to all join in. And so I need a couple singers, and you don't need to be musically inclined, but you kind of maybe need to tap out a rhythm, so you've got to play the chords correctly. And we're going to be doing Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. It's a great 80s song. I can't tell you how happy I am that it's going to be the 80s as the theme. I am a child of the 80s, and this is the year I get to keynote. So I'm going to start growing out the old flock of seagull hair here, so it's going to be great for the keynote. I don't know what people at ISTE is going to think about me, but hey, it's all about Podstock. So email me. I'll put my email in the notes below this YouTube video as well. So I'm really recruiting band members. So let's put the band back together and do great 80s hit. And so we're going to start off with Don't Stop Believin', because it's such a good song for what I'm saying. You can't stop believing in teaching and in your profession and finding your passion, and I'm going to tie into it with my keynote, and it's going to be great. And if you're one of those people that Brad, I really just want to watch you guys make a fool out of yourself, and I don't really want to do it that way. Well, you still need to participate, because if you're in the audience of my keynote at Podstock, you should at least download the little app that has like the lighter on it, so you can wave it back and forth. That'll really egg us on, and it'll be great. So we'll want a little participation from everyone there. I want to tell you about a couple of other things. First of all, before Podstock gets started, this year there is a iPad pre-conference. And if you want to know how weird it is to teach with iPads, the stuff that's going to be covered that day is so for sure. Now extend your Podstock to now a day before, get to Wichita, because below this, go look on that little link I have there to Flickr, and you're going to see some photos that my daughter took of a recent iPad boot camp that I gave, and you're going to see things that are just be like, holy crud, he's using teleprompters. Holy crud, he's got kids shooting movies on iPods. He's got kids doing amazing things. So you'll want to kind of go there, because that'll get you all warmed up and saying, yeah, I really need to be at the iPad pre-conference. Plus, it's another day in Wichita with Brad, so how can you go wrong with that? I also want to get together during the conference at a little workshop. Let's get together and talk about the gamification of EdTech. And I tell you what, it's good. It's pretty amazing stuff. I've been working on it here in Colorado, and basically I'm going to tell you it involves little buttons, little 1-inch buttons that kids earn when they pass off certain EdTech level skills. So you pass off and prove that you're a great digital photographer, now you've got a button, and you're like, well, what do they do with the button? Well, they put it on their backpacks, and now it's such braggability and their friends are like going, dude, you've got the filmmaking button? Oh yeah, I got the filmmaking button. And then teachers use it too, because the backpacks all hang at the back of the room. So the teacher's up there going, I need someone to go help Sally with the photography for our project. Well, of course, they can easily look at the backpacks in the rack of the room and say, oh, okay, Timmy, I see you're qualified in digital photography, or you're qualified in blogging, or you're qualified in video game design, these type of things like that. So it's called the gamification, and I've got still some bugs in it, so I need to kind of put everything on the table, and I bet you by the time we're done this workshop, we all walk away with a really cool curriculum. So I really need your help in that. So it's not just not just one way. We need feedback back and forth, because I've got some bugs that I'm stuck on. I've hit the wall, And so if we can get together on a workshop, we can just throw all of our ideas on the table, and I bet you by the time we leave Podstock, we're all going back to our districts going, woohoo, look what I got it all going on. So let's get together in that. I haven't really even told the planners of Podstock that I want to do that. So hey, if you're one of the organizers, hey, I'd like to do a workshop. So, but anyhow, I'm going to end this. So I might put some other notes below this in YouTube, so make sure if you're watching this embedded somewhere else that you actually get back to the YouTube and you look at all the links that I have below this. And I will see you this summer in Wichita, Kansas for Podstock 2012, bringing back the 80s. We'll see you.